Welcome to part 2 of our FleetisticsONE Lite tutorial. Here we continue to provide an introduction to the features and operation of your new system. The Vehicle Edit window also provides a basic tool for tracking maintenance intervals for two different maintenance procedures. The Maintenance Notes field allows for storing the names of the maintenance procedures being tracked. In this example, we are using Maintenance 1 to track miles for oil changes and Maintenance 2 to track miles for tire rotation. Here, the oil change is performed every 3,000 miles, and the tire rotation every 5,000 miles. Once a maintenance procedure is performed, the Check to Reset Service option is enabled and saved. This restarts the incrementing of the procedure to 0 on miles. Vehicles can be organized into groups. This allows all vehicles assigned to a group to be displayed on the map by selecting the group name. It also allows running reports that include all vehicles in a group from the group summary and the group detail options available from the report menu. Vehicles can be assigned to an unlimited number of groups. To assign a vehicle to a group, enable the checkbox to the right of the group name in this field. Once changes are made to any field in the Edit Vehicle window, the Change button located near the bottom of the window must be clicked to apply the changes. Once the Change button is clicked, the edits apply to the vehicles immediately. Groups are created and edited from the window accessed by selecting Group Admin from the Administration menu. To create a new group, enter a group ID in the field provided and click the New button. Group IDs can be any format appropriate to your business. They can be as simple as sequential numbers, such as 1, 2, 3, or as complex as a numbering scheme devised to work with an internal workflow. Once the group is created, the button located to the left of the group name is enabled, and the Edit button is clicked. Enter the name for the new group in the field provided, then click the Change button. Geo Zones are used in identifying and reporting arrivals and departures from specific locations or regions. Once a Geo Zone is created, notification by email or text message can be sent when a vehicle arrives or departs the location. Geo Zones can also be used without any type of notification whatsoever. Even without notifications, an entry is included in the vehicle detail reports. For example, if a geozone is created around your office, vehicle arrivals or departures are noted in the vehicle detail report with the names of the geozones as the location instead of the address. Geozones can be shaped as a polygon to allow for odd-shaped locations, or they can be a circle and sized by specifying the radius in meters. To create a geozone, select GeoZone Admin from the Administration menu. Just as with creating a new group, enter a GeoZone ID in the field. Once the ID is entered, choose the desired shape and then click the New button. Next, make sure the radio button beside the new GeoZone is enabled and click the Edit button. Zoom into the location for the geozone using the map tools in the upper left corner. You can also use the mouse to reposition by dragging while holding down the Control key and the left mouse button. Once the map is resized, click and release the mouse button over the location. To resize the geozone, enter the desired size in the radius field and click the Reset Map button. Fields are provided to specify the message displayed on reports when a vehicle enters or exits the zone. Make a selection from these two menus. Geo Zones can be applied to all vehicles or only vehicles assigned to a group by making a selection from the Assign Group menu. The display color of a zone on the map can be specified by making a selection from the Zone Color menu. This feature allows for color coding by group or purpose. Once the geozone is sized and includes the desired location, click the Change button to save. Geo Corridors provide the same options as Geo Zones. The difference is they are created over roads. This allows for text or email notification when a vehicle operates outside of a predefined series of roads. To create a Geo Corridor, select Geo Corridor from the Administration menu. Just as with groups and geozones, enter an ID for the new zone. In this example, we will use 4 because 1, 2, and 3 already exist. Once the ID is entered, click the New button. Make sure the button to the left of the new corridor is enabled. Then click the Edit button. First, specify the width of the geocorridor in the radius map. In this example, we use 250 meters. Next, zoom into the location the corridor is to be created. In this example, we will create a corridor over I-275 in Tampa, Florida. The scroll wheel on the mouse can be used to zoom. The mouse can be used to drag the map position by holding down the Control key and the left mouse button and then dragging. After the map is sized, click and release the left mouse button to begin the corridor. Enable the button to the left of the next point field. Now hold down the Control key and the left mouse button to drag to the location where the next point will be positioned. Click and release the left mouse button. These steps are repeated until the road is included completely in the corridor. Next, let's enter a name for the corridor in the description field. In this example, we will enter I-275 Tampa. Finally, the Change button is clicked to save the corridor. Geo corridors are limited to 15 points. Rules are used to define situations to record on a report or to receive text or email notification when the situation happens. For example, a rule can be created to send a notification and log a report entry when a vehicle enters a geozone. Or a rule can be created that sends an email and/or a text message when a vehicle is being towed. To create a rule, select Rule Admin from the Administration menu. Just as with groups, geozones, and geocorridors, enter an ID for the rule, then click the New button. Now click the Edit button. The first field is the notification email. In this field, email addresses or cell numbers are entered to notify when the rule conditions are met. To add an email address, just enter the address in standard email format. To enter a cell number, first enter SMS and a colon, then enter the cell number without any separating characters or spaces. Multiple addresses or numbers are separated by a comma. Next, select the type of rule to create from the System Rule field. Specify if the rule should apply to all vehicles or choose a specific vehicle by making a selection from the Vehicle ID menu. Once all entries are made, click the Change button. Additional rules are created using the same process. The FleetisticsONE Lite system provides an outstanding starting point for fleet and vehicle operators that need a basic system for vehicle location and tracking where a vehicle has traveled. It can also provide proactive notifications by text message to a cell phone or by email when the condition defined in a rule is present. Thank you for viewing, and we appreciate your business.